Well, here's the thing. Whoa. I'm trying to get healthy again, and I've never been always on task with being the most athletic, fit person within the last 10 years, I'd say. Really stopped working out. I never was like a gym rat, but I really used to love cardio, and I used to run a lot on the treadmill, but I never really lifted weights. Whenever I've gotten to the point where I'm thinking about lifting weights or like working out or anything like that, I kind of started up and then I just like kind of beat myself up and put myself down because I don't see progress in the period of time and I don't hold out long enough to see the progress. This time, what's on your whisker? I'm really gonna work on continuing that and making it actually last and progress with it. I'm not gonna start in like I normally would and just go all in. I'm gonna build it up slowly. That way I can retain my efforts and my interest in working out, because I do get burnt out pretty quick on it when it's very repetitive. So thankfully, I have access to a few things equipment-wise here that I'll be able to utilize and use. I'm going to not focus so much on like losing weight, but getting tone and maintaining that weight. My weight doesn't fluctuate too much. I usually sit between 170 and 175. On a high end, it's like 180. I've gotten down to, sadly, I think 145 when I was really down and not in a good mental space and very depressed and not eating healthy, not eating at all really, and beating myself up. This time around, I'm not gonna focus on the food. I'm not gonna focus on the long endurance workouts. I'm just gonna try to do a daily workout, whether that be 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or maybe 25 minutes, maybe even an hour. Who knows? Maybe I just start loving it and I just start working out for 30 to 40 minutes every day. It's not gonna happen right away. I'm gonna burn myself out if I do that. I know how my body is and I know my attention span and how I react to things. So I'm really gonna try to maintain this daily workout and just make it a fun thing. I don't want it to feel like a chore or a task to do. I don't wanna feel like, oh, I've gotta go work out. I wanna be like, all right, let's go run for 15 minutes. Let's go lift weights for 15 minutes. I just want it to be very short workout sessions. I don't want it to be long, especially working out alone. I don't know the proper technique. I don't know if I'm supposed to be arching my back or not, or how you hold your muscles and tighten them. And after I get a little bit more comfortable in my body again, how it looks, the tonage of my body, then I think at that point I will be comfortable to maybe seek exterior help and maybe go to a gym where there are people who work there and can help train you and you can do sessions with them. But I don't want to just like go into it and be really pushed to my limits to where I want to give up and quit right away. I want to maintain this, and I need to, the older I get, the healthier I need to become and the more aware of, you know, what I'm putting in my body, food, beverage, etc. And I need to live a very clean, sober life. That's kind of what it comes down to. I like to have fun. I like to go out with my friends, and I don't eat the healthiest when I do those. And I'm obviously drinking, and drinking is no good. So I previously went one entire year without drinking, and I think I can do that again. I just need to recenter and refocus my thoughts, put myself first. To be honest, I need to not drink alone, because that's where I struggle. It's not like I binge drink alone, but I drink alone, and I'm not always sober at the end of the night when I do that. And I know that drinking is a big key factor in me like retaining this excess weight, because when I stopped drinking, I did notice my stomach got flatter. I didn't have that little beer belly. My face got thinner. But then I also took it to the extreme and I lost a lot of weight. I went from like 170 down to 145 in a couple of months, 2 months maybe. I knew it wasn't what I wanted to do, but sometimes when you're very insecure about your body, where it's gone to compared to where it was, and you don't like change, it kind of just hits you where 145 pounds and you're 5'8", it's not the best look. And I'm not like a skinny person, so to speak, but I've never been a big person, but I've never been skinny. I've always been pretty toned because of the fact that I used to run a lot in high school. Now in middle school, yes, I was a chubbier kid, and then when I got to high school, you know, you go through puberty, you start sports, you work out, you do whatever, and you're just burning all of that calorie-wise because you're always on the move. Well, after graduating high school, I got in a pretty serious car accident and I hurt my back, and in one summer I gained 60 pounds. I went up from 160 at my graduating weight to almost 220 pounds in one summer. In the summer, it wasn't even a full summer. I couldn't do anything. My back was so messed up. I just laid on the couch and I was being fed junk food, sweets, pastas, everything I would not normally eat. I was eating, and one day I sat down on the couch and I looked down and I was like, oh wow. Like it clicked on my head. My sitting area where my butt is was the size of the cushion. Like I took up the entire space of the cushion. And prior to that, I had never taken up that much room. I felt so bad about myself because I didn't realize how much weight I had gained until looking back and seeing how stretched out and how much fat was in my face and my body, and my clothes were so tight. And again, at that time, I was eating really unhealthy for like 2 months solid. And then once I was able to get up and moving again, what did I do? I'm 19 years old. I went out and partied all day and night with friends, and I didn't work out. I was drinking, eating unhealthy. I had already gained 60 pounds, so I was feeling down and out. So I just kept the thing going, and 220 was my heaviest, and that was at 19. After that summer, I had a little look back at myself, and I realized like, wow, you got to get it together. So I did end up losing that majority of that weight. I'd say I lost about 40 pounds. So I went down to the 170, 180 area, and I've kind of maintained that since then. I've never gone heavier than 183 since I was 19, but I've never been anything less than 145, and that's the lightest I've ever been in my entire life. And at that point, I look back and I'm kind of disgusted, honestly, because I've never wanted to be like skin and bone, so to speak. I've always liked having thicker legs and just a little bit of meat on me. So looking back, 145 pounds, it was quite intense to see and look back at videos that I have and pictures. I thought at the time I looked great, but looking at it now, I can tell there were definitely things that were bugging me, and I was beating myself up, and it was noticeable to, you know, hi Ash, my brothers, they mentioned it to me, how I was dropping weight so quickly, and we had a discussion, and it kind of clicked that what I was doing was not a treatment plan. What I was doing was not healthy. The things I was doing, it was really unhealthy and bad for my health overall. So I cleaned up my act a little bit. I got back up in weight. I went from 145, now I'm at like 178. And now I would like to get back down to 170, maintain that, but be toned. I don't want to be skinny. I don't want to be muscular. I just want to tone down my stomach and keep my body healthy. I also have a huge goal of competing in maybe a half marathon to a marathon one day. And I've never actually accomplished that, and I've always enjoyed running. And at my height, when I was just like in tip-top prime shape, I could run and easily compete in those things. And I never did it because I just didn't have the encouragement behind myself to actually put myself forward and do it. So I've gotten older and I don't want to let that goal go. I don't want to forget that person who loves endurance running, who loves long distance running. I don't want to forget who that person is. I don't want to become unhealthy to the point where, my knees buckle or they give out or I can't even maneuver or run, let alone enjoy life. And on top of it, thanks to this little buddy, the last 8 years have really pushed me and helped me stay in shape, because I have a husky and she needs a lot of exercise. She has a lot of energy. I have to get back healthy. I want to compete in running competitions, and I've never competed in my life in a running competition. I just know I enjoy running. Even if I came in the last place, just to complete it would be, a victory for me. And just keep pushing forward, and I would like to compete in, just your average running competitions that you can sign up for in any old town, and just have fun and meet new people and really get back to that joyous person I used to be when it came to working out, when it came to running. I just have to get back there. Today is at the start of that, so I'm gonna work out. Did a little bit there. I'm actually gonna shower. No, I need to work out. See, there I am pushing it off. No, I'm gonna work out again. Do a little bit more and then we'll shower. So we'll update you all here soon. You coming to work out with me? I said, yes, you do. You said, your owner has to be in tip-top shape to run with babies? I'm out of shape. My arms are weak. You're working out? No. That one's not for you. You working out? Thank you. Just try to take this and chew on it. Well, just finished my first miniature workout, and if you couldn't tell, it's got me out of breath. I tried to get a workout in too, didn't ya? Didn't ya? She's like, yeah, Jupong. She says, but our owner has it. And sorry if the lighting's weird. There's fluorescent lighting in here, so. But I gotta get in shape to keep up with babies. Gotta keep up with you. Oh, slim thick. But that's gonna be all today. Just a quick little update on where I kind of see myself going in the next couple of months. So I hope to keep it up. Remember, if you guys want to support, like, comment, subscribe, share this. Share this video.